Hey, what's going on, guys? Dropship Tyler here. I'm out in my garage. It's brand new weight room. We just put drywall on it, so it used to look like everything just used to be plywood. Now it looks pretty decent. We have a lot of weights there. We have the bench and punching bag over there, take my frustration out when things go bad on Amazon. Anyways, so what I wanted to tell you guys about is my Amazon suspension. And my arm's gonna get tired because I'm holding up my phone. I don't have a stand. I should have probably done this in my office, but anyway, appreciate it, Noah. We did this gym as a project during quarantine, and yeah, we've just kind of rolled with it and made it better as we've gone along. My brother and I, he lives down the street from me, so he uses the gym too. But anyway, my Amazon account was suspended about 2 weeks ago. And for those of you that follow the channel, you know that Amazon is my sole source of income, Amazon dropshipping specifically. I do have wholesale products on there, but it's really nothing compared to my my actual like dropshipping profit. So the wholesale stuff is just kind of dabbling. I maybe had 200 to 250 units of wholesale products in there when my account was suspended. Maybe it was like 3 weeks ago at this point. It was 2 to 3 weeks ago. Anyway, what ended up happening was I got a phone call from somewhere in Seattle, Washington. So obviously I knew it was Amazon seller support. It was a missed call. I didn't answer it. My phone was down, like face down and silent. But I missed that call. And then like 30 minutes later, I checked my email and I got an email saying that my Amazon account was suspended and I was no longer able to sell on Amazon until I talked with them and put together like a plan of action, like just the standard stuff that, you know, they needed. What I was freaking out about though is there was like it was like $72,000 or $73,000, like to be exact, of accounts receivable that like Amazon owed me. As you guys know, Amazon holds the money for like 2 or 3 weeks after the sale of an item. Like it has to be shipped out. And then there's a time frame where the money's held by them. And so yeah, there was like I said, like $72,000 or $73,000 worth of that like accounts receivable in the account. Plus I had all of the wholesale items in there. Now those were still being sold. So basically it was only items that were merchant fulfilled were suspended. So I couldn't sell those. But I also couldn't pull out money. So even if I, sold all those wholesale items, if I didn't get my account unsuspended, then I still wouldn't have gotten the money, even though those were FBA transactions and not merchant fulfilled transactions. So either way, I was like screwed in terms of not being able to get money out. The good news is right before this happened, like a few days before this happened, I'd actually just did a withdrawal request from Amazon. And that was like 15 or 20K. So it could have been a lot worse. But it wouldn't have like caused me to so I had like worst case scenarios going on in my head. Like, what if I don't get this money back ever? Because this is my first Amazon suspension. What am I going to do? And the good news is I wouldn't have like completely been, screwed. Like I have money saved up. Like I would have been able to pay off my credit cards, whatever. It's all good. So I would have been fine. But it obviously would have been a huge loss to me. So I ended up not like taking any chances with anything with the suspension. I know I could have written an appeal by myself and done everything by myself and probably had like, an 80% chance of being fine, right? But I wanted like the best possibility of getting the account back like as quickly as I could right away. I wanted the best chance of that instead of possibly having it go where, your first appeal gets denied and then you write that second appeal letter and then that's when Amazon starts ignoring you. And I didn't want that. So I decided to hit up my buddy Matt, who you guys, if you've been watching the channel for a while, Matt Gambrell. He owns a company called Appeal Assassins. They do tons of appeals every month. And especially right now, it seems like Amazon is just hitting people really hard with account suspensions. So I hit up Matt and I paid Appeal Assassins to go ahead and take care of the suspension for me. The first suspension letter was written and I thought it looked really good. Like I thought everything was in there. It was very well formatted, all that. After 2 days, Amazon came back and said, we need more information about just a few different things, like the root of the problem, like how it's going to be fixed, all of this stuff they wanted more in detail about. So they wanted like specific orders and things like that. So anyway, we ended up finding a few and like where customers complained, stuff like that. And we put together, or they put together not a better plan of action, but a more detailed plan of action. Because the first one, like I said, was really good. Within like probably, I want to say like 16 hours. 16 hours after that appeal letter was sent, the second appeal letter was sent, I got a notification saying my account was unsuspended and that I would be on this like 2-week, I don't know what it's like, probationary period, I guess, where they're going to hold funds for a little bit longer. And also, you really can't basically I talked to Matt about it and a few other people about it. You don't want to get in trouble in this like 2-week period. You don't want customers complaining about anything, all of that, because you just got your account unsuspended. So what I did is I actually focused on creating 2 more streams of income while this was happening. They're sort of going right now. One of them is drop shipping in another market besides eBay or Amazon, and that's going well. And the other one is a poker staking site. So what I'm actually doing is we're taking players that play low stakes poker that want to move up to medium and high stakes, and we're investing our money in them so they play the tournaments. And we do coaching twice a week, me and 3 other people, or 2 other people now, do coaching twice a week with them. And that's been going pretty good as well. It's not passive like dropshipping is, but it's another stream of income. So because of the Amazon suspension, I was able to focus on a couple other things. And now, fortunately for me, I did turn my Amazon store back on. But the fortunate thing is now I'm not just focused and 100% relying on Amazon. This was kind of a kick in the rear for me to make sure that, you know, if I lose a stream of income, it's not going to be the only thing that I have for me to, you know, that's already built. And I'm not going to have these gaps where I'm not making money. So yeah, that was a good wake-up call for me. And everything seems fine now. I've gotten the majority of the money out of Amazon. I still have probably like 15 to 20K in there, just being held, but it will slowly come out over the next week or 2. And yeah, I was never really like that nervous about not getting the money back. But when that first appeal got denied, I did start feeling like a little bit more like, oh, what's going to happen? But luckily, that second appeal letter, it was written. And then, like I said, within the 16 hours, I was unsuspended, which is awesome. So yeah, big shout out to Appeal Assassins. I highly recommend them if you get your account suspended. I'll get a link and I'll put it in the description for 10% off. But yeah, they did a really good job at communicating, getting everything through. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say enough about that, because to have that much money tied in there, if you guys ever have a situation like that, I know it's probably seems like easy to do by yourself. And, you know, especially if they're on the phone, like helping you write the appeal letter, like some people do. Oh yeah, my account was suspended for violating the dropshipping policy. So yeah, it obviously, you know, when a customer complains or something like that, that's when that can happen. Or like customers leave feedback mentioning suppliers, yeah, that sort of thing. So this was my first time ever dealing with that. Hopefully I don't have to deal with it, you know, anytime soon again. but I've heard of people getting suspended multiple times for this specific one. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. And God, my shoulder's getting tired from holding up this phone. But anyway, that's where I'm at right now with everything. And I just wanted to tell you guys about it because, I've always been like 100% transparent when it comes to what's been going on with my businesses, in case you guys run into the same thing. Obviously with eBay, I was suspended and I never got a chance to get back on that platform. So I'm just glad it's not, the same situation with Amazon. But appreciate you guys watching. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. And that's really all I got for you. If you don't mind hitting the like button before you leave, I would appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by, guys.